I don't know if there was a winner in the vice presidential debate, but I sure think there was a loser. I think Joe Biden lost this debate horribly because I think he showed the American people that he is erratic, sometimes weird, undignified, bombastic. I think he came across as a windbag. I think he came across as sort of your caricature of everything about a 1950s politician that you don't like. And the result was a debate that resembled nothing so much as a contentious talk show with everybody screaming at everybody else and no real opportunity to make a case. I think, in fact, Biden did so poorly and showed himself to be so undignified and so unpresidential that it really raises a serious question as to whether we want this man a heartbeat away from the presidency. There were 3 occasions in the debate when he couldn't even find a word. And this business of his smirking and smiling and laughing and all kinds of stuff inappropriately while Ryan was speaking. Is this how he'll meet with Vladimir Putin if he were president? Is this the kind of person we want to represent us in the world? You couldn't even get to the policy differences. He was essentially such an unusual, weird, inappropriate guy. And to think of him being president is incredible. I think the dominant effect of this debate politically will be to lower Biden's favorability rather substantially and increase his unfavorability. Now, whether that rises to a point where it actually drives down Obama's vote share, I don't know. But certainly he didn't help Obama. Let me say that I'm disappointed at Paul Ryan. I think that he let Biden walk over him too much. He was passive, he was quiet, he didn't interrupt, he let himself be interrupted, he let Martha, the moderator, give Biden vastly more time than she gave Ryan. And I think that he was not as aggressive or as articulate, particularly in the segments on foreign policy, as he should have been. I think he should have just come out and said that the president covered up on Libya and did Hillary. They're both issuing a statement that it's the movie. They're both apologizing in an advertisement being running on television in Pakistan. And we now have the State Department saying, Hillary's own State Department saying that they never considered that this was anything other than a terrorist attack. And they never thought that it was a demonstration that went wrong. They thought it was a planned attack for 9/11, which obviously it was. And the talk about the YouTube video, that was a cover-up. You should have used that word. There were times when I was talking back to the television set and I was tweeting it, and some of you probably saw that. Come on, wake up, Paul. Get back in the game. Come on, hit him. Correct him on this. Don't let him get away with it. But I think that eventually Biden was so overbearing, so aggressive, so inappropriate, that I think he really dug himself a huge hole. Now, I could be wrong. We'll see. This is a very subjective analysis. It was not a question of who won the policy debate or who articulated what. I don't think there was much of that at all. Biden, of course, made the routine point about taxing the rich, and Ryan gave the appropriate response, which is it would be a very small portion of the deficit, and anyway, it would hurt the economy. I don't think that gained or lost much. I thought Ryan was good in defending the Medicare stuff and effective in talking about the death panels. I thought that Biden was ineffective in the answer. On the other hand, his basic point of who do you trust on Medicare? They trust the Democrats more. But that was all quite beside the point. It's a subjective view that I had of it. I just thought that Joe Biden really is beyond the pale. I didn't think about that about him before, but I do after this debate. So thanks a lot for watching. Have a nice lunch. By the way, I want to tell you that whereas this debate was acrimonious and really resulted in no significant winner or loser, that's not true of my dog Dub's debate when he was running for president. We have our children's book, Dubs Runs for President. And Dubs, running on the K9 party, faces Felix the cat on the feline party. And Dubs wins the day by making the commitment, the important commitment, that he would give one and all their very own yellow tennis ball. And Dubs famously said, dogs should be allowed to sleep on their owner's bed. And those were points Felix couldn't rebut, and Dubs goes on to win the election. So pick up a copy of Dubs Runs for President. It's at bookstores, but it's also at dickmorris.com and amazon.com and barnesandnobles.com. And it's cute. It's really a lot of fun. And your kids can follow along with it as the presidential race unfolds. Thanks a lot for watching.